How we lie to ourselves. We all lie to ourselves from time to time. We might pretend we are happy when we are not, or tell ourselves that everything will be okay when we know it won't. This is because our brain has two different systems for processing information, the rational system and the emotional system. The emotional system is in charge of making us feel good, while the rational one is in charge of making us behave rationally. This can lead to a conflict between these two systems because they often want opposite things. It's important to understand this so that you can overcome the negative feelings and thoughts that are causing you problems and preventing you from achieving your goals. What is self-deception? Self-deception is the act of deceiving oneself. We can deceive ourselves through denial, rationalization, and wishful thinking. Self-deception is a common human behavior that we all exhibit at some point in our lives. It is an unconscious process that helps us avoid negative feelings and thoughts about ourselves. Why do we self-deceive? Self-deceiving is a natural phenomenon that has been observed in different species. The reasons behind this are not fully understood, but it is thought that self-deceiving may have an evolutionary advantage. The benefits of self-deceiving are that it allows us to maintain an illusion of control and positive expectations. It also helps us to avoid the anxiety and depression associated with failure. How does self-deceiving affect us? Self-deceiving is a psychological term that refers to the deliberate act of deceiving oneself. It can be intentional or unintentional, but it is always harmful to lie to oneself. A lot of people think that self-deceiving is not a bad thing and it does not have any negative effects on their lives. However, in reality, self-deceiving is harmful for many reasons. For example, it can lead us to make bad decisions and take wrong actions, which may hurt us in the long run. How are our motives influenced by self-deceptions? We are constantly deceived by ourselves. We deceive ourselves because we want to see the world in a certain way, and this is called self-deception. Self-deception can be defined as a person's ability to deceive themselves in order to avoid unpleasant truths or feelings of guilt. Self-deception is not always bad. It helps us cope with reality and make sense of it. It also helps us maintain our self-worth, control our emotions, and protect ourselves from feeling anxious or guilty about things that we have done wrong in the past. There are many ways that we can be deceived by ourselves, such as rationalization and denial. What causes a discomfort with reality as a cause for deceptive behavior? There are many factors that can cause discomfort with reality as a cause for deceptive behavior. One of them is cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is the feeling of discomfort when one's beliefs clash with new information. This can be caused by a number of different things. For example, when someone's beliefs about themselves clash with their beliefs about the world. Another factor that causes discomfort with reality as a cause for deceptive behavior is self-deception. Self-deception is where someone deliberately deceives themselves in order to avoid something unpleasant or to protect their ego from damage. Another cause of discomfort with reality as a cause for deceptive behavior is denial. Denial can be described as someone refusing to accept or acknowledge an unpleasant truth about themselves or the world around them and instead choosing to live in a fantasy world where everything is perfect and happy all the time.